To the latest on the situation in East London now, where a 16-year-old girl who survived that tragedy in a tavern says she lost 3 of her friends. 21 young people were found dead on Sunday morning. The cause of death still being investigated. Our reporter Malungelo Booi in Scenery Park in East London. Malungelo, good afternoon to you. What details are now emerging from this young girl?
Stephen, I'll tell you this before I tell you about my conversation with that survivor. We're just at a local church here in Scenery Park where relatives of those who died are actually inside being addressed by some government leaders here in the Eastern Cape or in East London. And also there are members from local churches who are here to comfort them. Stephen, when you drive around really in this particular community, one could actually feel the sense of deep loss around here. And when you go exactly to the spot where it happens, you will see that there's still police officers that are busy combing the scene, really trying to get, trying to find clues, Stephen, as to exactly what could have sparked this incident. As you rightfully indicated, I spoke to a young lady who told me that she lost 3 of her friends. She was injured in that incident herself, Stephen. This is what she told me.
It's because when we send again, and when you been we host the event in was 25. It's free balls, free on game, and then you been. So when we all play, okay, it's fine. Yan. Right, kwaselo so lokugcwele kakhulu enokugcwele kwakhe kakhulu ne singabanye bebesehla abanye benyuka so kwavalwa inyobeni igate. It's because abantu abaninzi yabo yaxesha kuvalwa inoba around past 1 to 2 yabo kwavalwa kuvalwe uba abantu abaninzi ne kuba abanye bayapusha abanye bafuna ungena abanye bafuna ukuphuma.
Stephen, we've also heard, though, about a tear gas fumes that were coming out from that tavern at the time of this incident. And the person that I spoke to, in fact, Stephen, that survivor, telling me that it was exactly when that tear gas started to cover the entire area that, pandemonium ensued. People started to try even to get out of that facility through windows, and they couldn't. I asked her how she managed to get out. Let's take a listen. Okay.
No, ngiphuma ngivuke kusasa phaya enyobeni ndikuambulance.
Uvuke kusasa enyobeni
Ndikuambulance.
Wamkelwa zingqondo.
Ngikelwe zingqondo ndingayazi nam. Ever since ke ngoku ndehlile ne so ndiyonceda abanye ke nam. Ndaxa ndiphinde ndinyuka kanti i-paper spray ndifume ndafakho nam ngexesha ndinceda abanye abantu.
Wenzakele phi?
So nenzekele apha engalweni yabona lapha esiswini kancinci. Ube benditsalwa ke nam ndablackout nazinto. Xa ndibalaselayo ngaba abantu bendiphatha bendithatha ne bathi besesatsakrwa i-paper spray. No being paper spray became being associated about 5 hours.
Malungelo, this story has gripped the nation. Everyone is looking at this tragedy. There must be an intense police investigation and intense mourning among that community this afternoon.
That's right, Stephen. We know that the police are busy with their investigation. In fact, when you go to the scene, you'll find them still combing that scene, Stephen. And we also know, though, Stephen, that the Eastern Cape League Board is investigating this particular incident. Its interest in it, Stephen, is the violation of the license conditions that were given to that tavern. Because if you look at the people that died here, we're told, Stephen, all of them were under the age of 18 years old, with the youngest, Stephen, being only 13 years old. And we've been talking, Stephen, to some of the parents who lost their children here. And one of the gentlemen that I spoke to earlier on, he said he's angry. He's angry at the fact that young children were allowed to enter that facility.
Malungelo Booi, thank you, live for us today from Scenery Park in East London. More updates as we go through the afternoon on the most terrible story.